Good night.
Come on. There we go. Now we alive. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of En-Syte, everybody. I'm your host, Steven. Joined always by my lovely co-hosts.
What's good to say, everybody? Simon.
I kid you not, this is crazy. At first it was good, then all of a sudden it just kind of went to shit. Okay, I'm trying not to cuss because you know YouTube be getting on people. YouTube be getting on people about cursing, so I'm trying to slow down on that at least a little bit. I feel
it for you. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and go ahead. We ain't making no money off of it yet, but go ahead and get us demonetized. Thank you. Okay,
well,
so
all the smoke today. We went all today, baby. All the smoke in the city. We had it.
All right, so hopefully, by the looks of it, this is still the same thing. So she in the car, man. I don't know. She in the car. She had business to take care of. She in the car.
I had to pay my bills unless somebody see this is what we talking about on the show today. Unless somebody's gonna come in and pay these bills.
No, we're not talking about that today. No, thank you.
Okay. I'm not dealing with y'all.
We are not talking about that at all. Please and thank you.
We just talking about paying the bill.
We are not talking about paying any bills right now. Today is a completely different episode, as you can all see by the title of it.
Okay, come on.
We talking about something completely different than paying bills. We talk about paying bills. We're gonna talk about paying bills all day, every day. That's a damn everyday thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna push you multitasking. I am. I'm multitasking. I play too much. Don't do it.
This is what I deal with, everybody. This is what I deal with on a twice a week basis on the show. So just imagine how it is behind the scenes when there is no show. These are my friends, and this is what the hell I deal with.
Yeah, well, we be snapping. We absolutely. You like what they used to say, kicking the bobos.
Lord Jesus. Okay.
No,
all right.
We be parking lot. We be parking lot nothing at night. Now.
Please do not delve into what they're saying right now. We're just trying to get this going just right. Okay, thank you. All right, so today is June 2nd, 2020.
Woo.
We're here for
21 days.
So we are. Oh, we got somebody's birthday in a few days. Hey, birthday! Hey.
We're gonna have a virtual birthday party for you.
All right, so today's episode.
I'm down for the turn up.
Okay, cool. So today's episode was inspired by something I seen while, of course, scrolling through Facebook as I normally do. And this is something that kind of caught my eye and it's kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure plenty of people have seen it. I'm pretty sure plenty of people have heard it, but it's just something that kind of piqued my interest. And I thought it was funny. So here's the thing. This is the story. There was a guy who's going on his first date with a woman. And every time he goes out on a date, every time he goes out on a first date with somebody, he brings a canceled credit card. This is a card that he knows for a fact is canceled. Doesn't mean he doesn't have any money. He just knows that it's canceled. So he brings it with him each and every time. So the thing is, what he does is he pays for the meal with the canceled card, knowing that it's canceled, and he knows it's going to come back declined. So what he does is then he asks his date, hey, can you pay for the meal and I will give you the money back later. Now, before we get into the entirety of it all, we're going to start right there with this particular part of it. When it said that he purposely uses a canceled card to pay, and no one's going to get declined, and asks his date to pay. Now, and Andre already starting out, he petty as fuck. All right, so now, besides him being petty as all fuck, my thing is this. From you two women that are right here right now, what is your perspective of that? From your personal perspective of it, and then
let's go first. You know I'm going.
Just your personal perspective of a man who would do something like that. You don't know that he did it, but just say that you think that he didn't. You know that his card was declined because he didn't have no money on his card, but he still was able to pay you.
He did it.
Yeah, no. You didn't know that it was a test. I'm gonna say it like that. You didn't know it was a test. That's what I'm getting at.
Testing me because halfway, I don't get these. It ain't financially safe. How is you not gonna be financially safe? You should know prior if it's money on your car, what's it ain't. Like it ain't no way, no in between going about it. There's no way. And secondly, you telling me your car can't look at the front. All right, where's the next black car? Because it ain't no way you only got one and you don't have backup an emergency car. My dad has always told me keep money you see it in your house all the time just for emergency money. You always have an emergency car. The first credit card I've ever owned is emergency. Like, no, you're not gonna tell me it ain't no. I ain't no test. It's a test because you playing with me right then and there. Once you say, "Hey, I'm already got to start getting paid for it."
We not even 10 minutes in and we already got snapping. I think we reached a new record.
Okay. Come on, so I'm gonna say my piece and then I'm gonna go ahead and head on into the comments, okay?
Please and thank you.
Okay. So to be honest with you, and I'm thinking I'm gonna hit you real. Don't judge me. If I'm paying for the day, okay, and I'm gonna assume that everything was initiated by you, like you asked me out, you extended the invitation to me, I accept, you got the place, you got the time, you laid it out. All right. Now the car comes back declined.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the type of person I don't like to leave out the house without any money. Period. Because sometimes I need my jams to stay. I need that water to stay to my ankles. I don't need no water or nothing more to get up here to my neck. I need all my jams and stays to stay on my ankles. So paying for the day, it's not gonna be a problem. Cause guess what? You gonna give me some ass afterwards. Period. I'm gonna treat you like a straight chick, dog. I'm gonna be so disturbed. I ain't gonna be thinking about giving up no ass at this point. Because I'm gonna be like, how you ain't have an extra card? I'm going, how you ain't have no extra card, no extra income? Forget that. But I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna pay for a bill because I never had nobody who want went out and look stupid. That's for one. But baby, after we get in this car, now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit on some of those comments, Shay.
All right. So we got the man was like, date over. Right on to you. I ain't mad at you. I'm going to the bathroom and then out the door. I ain't got time for those type of games. I definitely agree. Because at the end of the day, don't put me through no test. Okay? Because life then already been tested both of us. And here you go want to add on extracurricular activity tests. We ain't got time for it. My patience is entirely too thin. All right, let's go to Dre. Dre was like, if he has to test, he already failed. Absolutely, I definitely agree because the whole objective of that is you're supposed to be showing me something different. You're supposed to keep my attention. Don't do that because you doing that ain't gonna do nothing but make me draw away from you. You practically, with that song alone, you practically just allow me to keep my door open for opportunities to come my way. You didn't close this door. You know what I'm saying? You just pretty much left it open. So any female that go off on him at that point, I totally agree and I totally understand.
Yep.
All right. He also went to mention is you as a man already know how much money you have in your pocket and on your card.
Yes.
Totally understandable. Totally understandable.
Now.
Totally understandable. But like I said, I'm treating you like a straight bitch. Point blank.
Now the thing is,
I don't like my grocery baby. You gonna give me some head if I'm paying for this dinner. That's just what it is.
Lord Jesus. Okay, here's the thing. Like, okay, now I don't agree with the whole testing thing either. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. I don't agree with it at all myself. But let's just say, for the sake of argument.
Okay.
So for the sake of argument that he does do this test, and he pays you back literally right after. He literally pays you back right after, which shows that he does have the money to pay for it, and then some. Now, by him showing that he does have the money to pay for it, he just didn't have it on this particular card.
Okay.
Now, in your mind, I already know you're gonna think like, well, if he's able to pay me back this quickly, why wasn't he able to pay me before? Why wasn't he able to pay for the dinner earlier? Now, what would you think if he did pay you back literally like moments after y'all got out of the restaurant? Like you already paid for the restaurant, you paid for the food and everything like that, you paid for the meal, and y'all leaving out of the restaurant, and he literally goes into his wallet, or y'all go somewhere else for a little bit. He goes into a store and comes out with some money that equals up to the cost of the meal. What would y'all think then?
I would go down. So what is this? And we finna go anywhere else after the day, and you get paid. We ain't going nowhere. Ain't nowhere home. No. I be thinking something fishy about that. You cash after me, or however you finna switch accounts and transfer. That's not happening. Why? Would I even have the time to ask? No, because I'm thrown off by the whole day. I wouldn't even. I was like, it's a waste of my time. Right then and there. You're not gonna test me that. Furthermore, let me know throughout our relationship why you didn't know me, or however you want to say. I'm going to be tested, and I'm wrong. Nah, I'm wrong, and I'm not going to be tested. Nah, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Shay?
Okay. So if he immediately give me that bread back, but I'm about to be like 50 Cent, ask you 21 questions. I'm getting all in your grill, because all of that could have legit been avoided.
But that's his whole thing, though. He's not trying to avoid that situation. He's actually trying to make that situation happen. So he's not trying to avoid it at all.
That would be my understanding. My thing would, first off, because I like that and said I'm grown. My patience for games, especially premeditated games.
Okay.
I find out is a premeditated game. I'm going 0 to 100, dog. Like, for real. I'm not gonna apologize for what I said. I'm gonna say how I said it, and I don't care as to how you feel about it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm gonna pull your G card. I'm gonna just probably throw the money back in your face. Like, I don't even want it because I don't want you. Here. Dre said he is a boy, not a man. I definitely agree, because that's not how you find out who really is worth your time. You don't play those type of. You do not play those type of games. Especially, look, first and foremost, you don't play those type of fucking games at all. Dealing with the society that we dealing with and the stuff that we dealing with, ain't nobody got time for games.
Well, we nulling that aside, like the situation that the topical situation that's on hand. We are not trying to talk about that in particular. In terms of this, we just talking about just the situation in a general setting. No, it's not going. So the thing is, okay, so far, both ladies have said that they ain't going. They have their different points of view on it, but it still leads to the same outcome. Diamond basically saying like, no, this ain't happening. She ain't going. Blah blah blah. Shay said she being like 50 Cent, asking 21 questions. So you see, two different women, two different approaches to the same outcome of the same situation. So now,
what about you?
Me personally, again, I would not even do such a thing like that, because the whole thing is you're doing this on the very first date. This is the very first date. Your whole thing is you're trying to make a good impression. You know, like they say, the first impression is the lasting impression. So the thing is, you already made your first impression by asking her out on a date. Apparently, your first impression was good right there. So she said yes. Now, that impression is gone. This is an impression of a date. This is the dating impression. So this is basically saying like, okay, this is what's supposed to lead on into the next level after a while. This is supposed to lead into the relationship after a while. So the thing is, by you already starting off in the very first date, with this particular form of approach, just to see just to see a specific thing. I'm not gonna say the thing just yet. I'm gonna say that later on. But just to see this specific thing, not really a good thing to start off with. That's not how you start off a date. That's not how you start off anything. Period. And with that being said, you can't do that type of thing because literally that's just gonna be like, okay, here's the thing. I'm grown. I ain't got time for these games.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of my number. Don't call me no more. Plain and simple. That's exactly how she gonna be.
It ain't blocked. I ain't gonna say get rid of my number. Blocked.
So I mean, that's that basic outcome right there.
Okay, so let's get to these comments. So we get Dre. He said that's not a good impression. You know what? I definitely agree.
It's not.
He literally took away just the invitation alone and her saying yes, he made a good impression, but when he did not pay, so to speak, he literally tarnished his whole entire impression from the time that she met him. He also mentioned she will have more respect for you just giving her the money the next day or two. First off, my thing is this, and I definitely agree with Drake. I definitely agree with him. My thing would be, I would also respect you more if that day you like, hey, I don't know if my card would work, but I got cash. I'll slide you the cash to pay for our meal if my card comes back declined.
Mm-hmm.
At least you giving her choices. Him bringing his canceled card ain't giving Shorty no choices. No woman wants their choices taken away from them to make the proper decisions that suit them.
True.
Period.
True.
Like he said, and then he also mentioned back right. Oh, but right back, you ain't fuck boy. Like, as of right now, the way females is dogging fuck boys, I tell you, baby. And these females out here like they taking checks. Absolutely. Taking checks and ain't taking no names. Baby, they taking your check, the stepdaddy check, because they didn't come in step mamas, and they still taking they bag. So, yeah, boy. Baby, choose wisely.
Yeah. I mean, that game right there is just real messed up and dangerous to play. Period, point blank, and it's not something that you want to mess around with because all you're doing is just tarnishing your name. You're tarnishing who you are in this person's eyes because apparently you were good enough at your approach to get a date with the woman.
Right.
Why fuck it up?
Absolutely.
Why mess it up?
He said Dre said, Steven, that's not a game.
Yeah. It's not. It's the thing is I'm not even gonna say that it's a calculated plan. It's just an idea to see what the outcome is gonna be because the main outcome that the individual is looking for is to see if the woman will call back the next day. Will they continue to talk after this particular situation? That is what the whole reasoning behind this man doing this is for. To see if there's going to be something coming from it. If there's going to be a particular thing. And that is the callback.
Okay. So his end goal is to test this particular individual to see if she's worth his time.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what it's about. This whole story leads up to the fact to see if the woman has his best interest in mind and actually cares enough about him to continue to talk about him, even in a situation as such. That is that's the end game. That is
You
the
want to
end
know
goal.
what's interesting? He's extremely self-centered.
Yeah.
He's a self-centered person because Dre said, "How can you care?" And this is the first date.
I was waiting on that one right there. That's what I was waiting on right there. I did not want to say it. I was waiting on somebody else to say it right then and there.
I definitely agree.
How can you expect somebody, really, how can you expect anybody to legitimately care about how you feel, like in that regard, on the very first date? The very first date is the general feeling out stage of who you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to be, and seeing what you are as a person. There is no care. That's not enough caring right there. There's not enough caring right there.
Denise said you can't get all of that from a first date. Dre said, "Damn right, sis. You just getting to know somebody."
Yes.
And then said, "And bro, we all on the same page." I definitely agree. First and foremost, the first date in my eyes is, let's see how you act out in public. Let's see if I can take you outside. I want to see how you chew, because if you chew funny, I ain't talking to you. I'm not bringing you around my peoples, and I ain't taking you outside. I ain't taking you outside. Like, for real.
Well, for any of you out there who are interested in my friend Chase, just already know if you have no home training, you will not go outside.
First off, don't be putting me out. Don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. That's not what we gonna do on this show. I'm out here saving people's lives. I be fake liking people, okay? Don't do that. Now let's get back to these comments. Wait, what are you out here doing? I'm fake liking people, girl. I'm saving folks' lives out here. Like, they almost proud of. So, it's Turn Up Tuesday, so we just don't keep it 100. And then he said, yes. Then he said, she was like, "I literally get no fucks about you on date number 1." I agree, boo. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that truly is it. And I don't know, like, of course, someone piques your interest in terms of you wanting to date somebody. Yes, you're gonna. If you say yes, then yeah, it's something about that person that has piqued your interest. But here's the thing: there's not enough interest there piqued for you to be like, okay, so I'll give them another shot due to the fact that they really tried this and everything of that nature. I'm gonna try. So I don't know. I'm gonna try, but there's not enough. There's not enough on the first date. There's not enough.
No.
I see. Andre said the first date is all about me getting the fuck out. Oh wait, he retracted it. He retracted it before I had a chance to finish reading it.
He was about to get ratchet. We was looking for that energy.
He took away the comment before I had a chance to finish it.
Well, since Dre don't want to get ratchet, I'll do the honor.
Oh God, here we go. Oh God, here we go.
First date. Like Dre mentioned, is all about first impression. First date. Do I care about you? No. My whole ulterior motive is, let's see what you look like out in public. Okay? Period. And I don't give two fucks as to what people say, because when we meet a person, we automatically know if we gonna give up the box or not.
Oh God.
Absolutely. If you got any chances, it's gonna be it. Baby. Period. Okay? So, furthermore chances. Period. So, first date confirmed just the whether or not if I'm gonna give you the box. Right. Okay? It also determines just the whether or not he got home training, so I can take him out. It gives me the opportunity to get an idea of what your vibe is like with me in a public setting. This is a different level of intimacy. We are getting to know each other. I get to hear your vocabulary. I get to hear how you articulate yourself. I get to see as to whether or not if you know the difference between a dessert spoon and a salad fork. I get to see.
I mean, someone. Wait, hold on. Time out. Right there. I'm sorry. I have to get in this one right here. If a person, period, point blank, whether this is a date or not, don't know the difference between a spoon and a fork, regardless if it's a dessert spoon or a salad fork, if you don't know the difference between a spoon and a fork, your ass don't need to go outside, period. I'm just saying that right now. If you don't know the damn difference between a spoon and a fork, what the heck? I mean, I thought you was going somewhere. You was really going somewhere, so I was quiet the whole time. I was letting you go off with this one, Shay. But when you said when a person don't know the difference between a dessert spoon and a salad fork, oh yeah, I was done right there. I'm sorry.
Being honest, this also shows me that this also let me see if you snack when you eat it or if you assign it to it. Okay? This shows me that when you sitting at the table, do you put your elbows on the table or do you have your elbows on the table? Right. Like,
man, we even over here got into etiquette.
Like, all of this takes account. Like, it might be just a visual thing, but no, This shows me how you eat your food. Is you a quick eater like the dude from the army, or do you sit back and take time to marinate and enjoy your food? Can you hold the conversation?
I think when it comes down to things like that, it depends. It depends on the setting. It really depends on the setting, because if you're in a restaurant, you already know that you just ordered the porterhouse that's like $50-$60. Yeah, you gonna savor that mug. You gonna savor it like a motherfucker. But if you at your auntie Nunu's house and you just got some spaghetti and pork chops and stuff like that, you could just smash that like ain't nobody business.
But you ain't got to see that's the problem. You ain't gonna take me to your auntie Nunu's house on the first date. We ain't gonna do that, bro.
I'm not saying that like a first date kind of thing. I'm just saying like it's a difference in terms of levels of eating.
Yeah, okay. Let's say the setting is at the movie theater. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
First date movie theater.
Okay. Classic first date. Okay.
That let me know if you talk through the movie, if you laugh loud through the movie, if you one of them people that's real sloppy with eating your popcorn, do you share your little Slurpee? Like that lets me know a lot. And then most importantly, it shows how you dress, baby. Hold on. If I'm dressing nice, I'm expecting you to come dress nice. Two good-looking people make each other look good.
Okay, let me actually take it. Let me actually take that area of the scenario, and take this particular topic that we talking about into that scenario. Say the movie. Say if the first date was the movies. He was going to use his card. His card canceled. His card is canceled. He purposely was canceled, and he says like, "Hey, he paid for the movies. Apparently, my card ain't working, or blah blah blah." You know, he thinks it's some reason, and he said after the movie, I'll pay you back.
I'm gonna be mad. What is they finna do? I'm gonna be mad. That's what I'm finna do. Hold on. Figure it out. I thought this man. Okay. Anyway, so he's pissed off because I'm gonna be embarrassed because when you at a movie theater line, it's not just you and him. It's 15,000 people behind you. Especially if we going to see a movie that just came out, like the F-Boys 3. You already know everybody and their mama, their grandma, auntie, everybody's behind you. You is not going to embarrass me if I'm talking about when you turn around. And you know how they don't hesitate to be like, hey, your card declined. You have enough means or way to pay. Mm-hmm. No, it's not going to embarrass me. I'm telling you right now, I don't even know. To me, I don't even know if I would have had the strength, say, to go through with the movie. I'd be like, damn. I have to get it together. I would have to retract first. Mm-hmm. So that's the difference. Like, no. Gotcha. So let's read the comments. We got Dre. He's so petty. He says, Nikki, use a sport. Mm-hmm. I can't deal with him today. Now, Denise said, she was like, me too, bruh, with my elbows on the table. I hate y'all. I can't. Okay, Dre said, he was like, damn right, sis. He also said, Diamond, he can't hear your squeaky co-host as usual. And Dre put this out. He was like, at the movies, use the freaking app. First off, we not gonna do this. We not gonna use the app at the movies. We gonna use the app the day we supposed to be going to the movies or the day before we going to the movies. Tickets already need to be purchased already. Because if them tickets ain't purchased already, I'm not going. Yep. If you don't have nothing already preset for this date to even be confirmed that we going, bro, that's a wrap. It's adios, and I be even more paid. I will buy my own ticket and leave you sitting there like I don't know what you doing. Man.
Ooh.
I don't know what you doing.
Ooh, that's sharp. That is sharp. That is sharp. That's sharper than that. That's sharper than that salad fork you was talking about earlier. That's sharp.
No, that's out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you don't like. Okay, we probably gonna sway off topic a little, just a tad bit. Dudes be like, I want to come home after a long day's work to a clean house and a home cooked meal. You already got that preset. That's what you want. What makes this so different? You taking me out to the movies? Get them tickets already. Get the tickets already. If you want a clean house and a cooked meal, goddamn, them tickets better already be purchased. What's up? Okay, Dre saying, who you can't hear?
He couldn't.
I didn't say you can't hear.
No. It was the fact he couldn't hear you, Shay, because for some odd reason you was like lagging in and out. But it was a lag thing. There was nothing to do with my audio, nothing to do with your audio. It was just whatever at the point in time.
Lag.
Yeah, it was just some lag from yours.
We gonna have to tell YouTube to fix this.
No, that wasn't YouTube. This was Facebook. That was a messenger right there. That was a messenger from your side. Because you was the one that was kind of going in and out lagging. Diamond was still moving fluidly. So that's just the thing that happens normally from time to time. It all depends on, like, you probably had some interference with your data, Wi-Fi, whatever it is you're using on, like that. Like your whole camera just cut off right there.
That's because I was checking something out. That's my fault.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, see, like we over here got audio problems, like she having video problems, or we just getting all screwed right now.
Baby, on a regular day.
Like, we all getting screwed. Okay, but okay. So it's like, irregardless of however this situation may be, however direction this goes, no matter what, this particular thing should not be played as a game. It really shouldn't. It really obviously shouldn't. But it's still, at the same time, it's funny because there's actually people that's out there that think like this and actually do this stuff. That's the funny part. And I still don't. I still don't get that. I do not get that right now. Like,
that's
why?
Not part. That's it there, but no, I wish somebody would. No, I wish you would not do that. No. PSA for anybody that's listening and that happen to think it's okay to test people, especially on the first date. My advice to you is, don't do it. Do not. You don't know what state of mind people are in, bruh. Don't do it. Whether you male or female, don't be out here testing folks. Because you gonna run up on that right one that ain't gonna care as to whether or not if they pass or fail that test.
Yeah. That is extremely true.
Dre said, bro, got some insecurity issues. I agree.
Yeah. And that's really what the main thing is. That's really what this leads up to. This whole situation leads up to that one word. Insecurity. Insecurity. Which from whichever way you look at it, it's one or two ways to look at insecurity. And his side is not the best side. His side is not the, I'm like, okay, tolerable side. Or you try to understand. Like, no. His side is just, just plain out no. You testing people just to make yourself feel better. That's not what you do. That is not something that you do. That's not something that you go for. Because all in all, in the end of it, you're going to be the one that ends up alone. Period. Then you have the other insecure people, the ones that feel like they're not physically attractive. They're not physically. They don't think that mentally and physically they think they're not enough for somebody. So those are the ones that we understand, that we try to let them know that, hey, you're a beautiful person or you're a handsome person. You don't have no reasons to feel that way. You don't have nothing to worry about in terms of that, because I don't care who you are. 9 times out of 10, you have been insecure at some point in time in your life. Like seriously, you have it. Like at some point, it's not like a particular person made you feel insecure. It was like mainly be yourself. But you have put yourself in that area of life at least once, and it's not a good place to be in. It's really not. And you try to find your way out. You try to understand like why you like this. People say you're not, but you still feel that way. Trust me, I know personally. I fucking know. And the thing is, insecurities like that, you can overcome. It takes a while, but you can overcome those. Now, the insecurities about this particular type of situation and this particular type of individual do not need to be overcome. They just need to be let the fuck go. They just need to know that. They just need to know that by you testing somebody, just to validate your life, to validate your security, to make it seem like, okay, yeah, I got this person. No, these tests do not make it seem like you got that person. They don't. A test will not keep a person. Hell, we already know there's plenty of things that people think will keep a person. A baby, marriage, family, none of that.
It don't work.
Threesomes, none of that. In most cases with threesomes, they run off with the other person.
Yep, the word even say that.
They run off with the other person. So yes, there are plenty of things out there that people think will keep a person in their life, and that is not it. So I mean, just gotta understand it. You just gotta know that.
Go ahead, Stephen. Read them comments. You're gonna find some humor in the comments.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Life will test you every day, and this new friendship will be several tests. Why add bullshit to it? True. I already know the other comment following it. I know your insecurity, god dang it. But I ain't gonna lie, that was a nice little play on words, because he is not insecure. He doesn't have insecurity issues. He's just insecurity. But
that's critical. That's definitely critical.
Yeah. So I mean, like, that's really what all this topic is about. Oh, that's right. Diamond can't see the comments.
I can't. That's why I'm looking at all the time. I'm trying to figure out why they gotta stop.
No, because Andre said Hollywood Diva rocking the shades.
I'm out here.
He said, "Take your ass in the house."
I can't. I gotta go pay my rent, but I don't want to. Yeah, why?
You better hurry up before a certain mayor from a certain city finds her way over here and tell you to get your ass in the house.
I gotta be there, so it's okay. But I'm sitting because I'm trying to listen. But I need to go drop off my rent. So
Yeah, go ahead, handle your business.
No, I get it. We got time. I got time because I ain't got nothing to do. I got time.
True enough. That's all most of us got right now is nothing but time.
So David, you'll get over and call back after he didn't put you through. No, you block soon as I get in the car. Damn, we together. Soon as they say that car is declined, you block right there in line. I am not wasting no time. No, you know what? Wait, you wasted enough time doing that. I I wouldn't. He will get a call. You want to know what type of phone call he will get? I'm listening. The phone call will not be directly to him. It'll be, girl, let me tell you what happened. Do you hear?
Oh, gossiping sales.
Phone call.
Oh, gossiping sales.
Oh, the male definitely. The male gossip more than the female. Oh yeah. Always. Hello, talk quickly, baby. And they ain't even gotta be. They ain't even gotta be on the pillow. They could be on the game talking. I tell you, it's all coming out. Yeah, definitely. No callback. Nope, not at all. The only way Buck Buddy will get a callback is if his chivalry was top notch. That's the only way that whole entire date will be forgotten. There's the ones that card declined. No.
You can tell the difference between both of these women right now in terms of the situation. One just says, I don't care. Yeah. One saying she don't care. The moment that card declines, that's it done. You block, delete it. I don't even know you no more. The other one says, if the chivalry is good enough, if you show that you're a well enough gentleman, I'm willing to overlook this particular situation.
Yeah. Because
the other one don't give a damn how nice and how chivalrous you is. The moment that card declines, you getting blocked.
Only because the only reason why I say that, the only reason why I say that, and this is the adult version of me speaking. This is the mature side of me speaking.
Okay.
We still don't know now. I'm still on this end where we don't know that this card was purposely declined. Okay. Everybody make mistakes. Point blank, period. I don't get no fucking for who you is. Everybody make mistakes.
Okay.
That's just what it is. He getting called back, but it'd be a while before he get another date. That wasn't a mistake. That was purposely done. Right? No, I'm not giving him no kind of ammo. No, to up and do that to me again. But Shay, right, it would be a while before you do it again. No, you won't get no while. You won't get anything. Because even if I see you out on the street, you will not even.
But Diamond. She said from the side that you did not know that it was purposely done.
But I ain't gonna know.
Yeah, but you just said though, you know it was purposely done, so you doing this and this. So what if it's that you did?
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. They said if you didn't know that it was, everybody make mistakes, but in the end, he gonna tell you that it wasn't a mistake. I purposely did it. So no, it wasn't a mistake. No. Because best believe. Do you hear me? I'm gonna get your ass back the best. So my best bet is let me believe that it was a mistake. Okay? Because I don't want to be petty. If you know that you did it on purpose, take that to the grave. Because best believe I'm gonna get you back. And you ain't gonna like how I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna worry about numero uno when I get you back. And I'm the person that love to laugh at other people's misfortune, especially when they did me wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, just chivalry got to be top notch because I'm believing that it's still good in you and that was a mistake. That's the side of me not knowing. When I find out, I'm definitely gonna be like, hey, so this what you doing? So this what you did?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got you. Mark my words. Dre said, check that money before and during the dinner. I agree.
Yeah.
But then, no, days prior, you should know what's in your account. Ain't no way you finna tell me you don't have not zero money in your account. No, that shows me that's first impressions are the best. Like I said, and that lets you know what you're dealing with. No,
it's not necessarily saying that he had zero. It's not necessarily zero. It just wasn't enough to cover the dinner. It just wasn't enough to cover the dinner.
No, not happening.
That's all it was.
Hold on, wait a minute. Remember, He ain't saying he broke. He just saying he just ain't have enough for the food. No.
It's not saying that he broke. Say, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Say the fact that the meal was $100. If all he had was $90 on his card, they're going to deny his card because it was not enough to cover the funds.
It wasn't before night.
So they're going to decline it. But he has $90 on his card. So he does have enough money. He does have money on his card. He just didn't have enough for dinner.
You're not even thinking about the tip, though.
We're not talking about the tip. But the tip is not a part of this right now.
You ain't even thinking that you got enough for the tip. So, what in what world is you thinking about a tip? Shit, what's that, 99? Ain't no way. Steven, it is not no kind of way that this nigga gonna get another call. No, not happening. That is not a part of responsibility. That's not being responsible in any means of being an adult. Hell no. No. I agree with Dre. Dre said she had put 90 on the card and put 10 in cash. Do you have another way?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because we coming up with all of these scenarios.
Yeah.
Just by us coming up with all these scenarios, my introvert behind to be like, this date ain't even worth it. We got to go through too many times to go to even pay for this dinner or to even go on this date. Absolutely. That's it. That's done. That's why I be copping out on people. They be like, oh, when I'm going to take you out. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I got to work. Not this year. And I be lying. Not this year. No, I be lying. I be for real be lying. Like, when I'm going to see you, man, you know, this COVID-19 ain't letting up, so we'll talk when it's over. Steven, I be at Walmart. $90.
Okay, but the whole thing is, I just brought in the $90 just to say that because y'all don't want you to think that he had $0, period. But the whole thing is, his card is canceled. By his card being canceled, there's no funds on that particular card.
Correct.
There's no funds on that particular card. It's not saying that he doesn't have $0 in his account. Just nothing.
What's a responsible adult would have pulled out some cash like Ray said, or you pulling out another card? Where's it at, fam? Where? You telling me like, hey, pay for the day because you not saying, hey, I'm gonna flip this. He said he asked the girl, can you pay for this? And I pay that. No, fam. No. I don't even know. See, in that situation, I don't even know what I would do. I don't know. I wouldn't be petty, like I said, because I'm not that type of individual. Again, I would have paid. But if any means you finna say, I don't even want the money back. Fuck that. You already have a hard time paying for, so you let me know it's a struggle somewhere. So I don't even want the money back.
Why are you so hostile?
You're not gonna pay me back.
Breathe. Diamond. Breathe.
Woo, that's why I ain't dating, Shay.
Breathe. Diamond.
I told you.
Diamond. I'm gonna need you to breathe, lady. I'm gonna need you to breathe.
I'm breathing.
Because you went over the top like 6 times in this show so far. I need you to breathe and relax for a second. I know people thinking that you just snapping off on somebody on your phone in your car. They probably looking at you all crazy and stuff like that. Like, look at that crazy black girl over there. She over there just talking. She just yelling in her car. What's wrong with her? Like, if you don't calm your little short self down, breathe.
Okay. Dre was like, and you pay 20%. So he's talking about, he said, split the bill. 90 on the card, 10 on the cash, and you pay 20%. And he also said, damn, please, do you need a hug, a role model, a drink, or a joint, boo? I'm on it today. Okay. Let's throw another scenario out.
Nah, make it,
What if he brought this card? We already face fact that he got this card with him. And it's canceled. Okay. We already cleared up that. I mean, he got money, baby. He got money, just not enough for the bill. Okay. What if she ain't got that bread? What if she don't have that bread? Then he's forced to pay that to end that whole charade and go get that cash.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I would definitely be like, fam, I don't get it. No. Then what? Guess what? I probably would have been so mad I wouldn't have had sex. But that's smart.
But see, that's the thing is though, like in terms of that, if he's still doing this whole test thing, right then and there, his test will be over with.
Right.
His test will be over with, and he'll be like, okay, in his mind, she's not worth it.
Check this out.
In his mind, she is not worth it, just due to the simple fact of that action that she did not have the money to pay for it. When he's asked, can she pay for it because he had issues with his card?
Bro, I'll fuck his head up. I'd be like, look, I don't have it. He go get that cash for the amount, for the bill. He lay it on the table. I smack my tip on there. He looking at me funny. I'm looking at him funny. So what's up? Look like we both was playing the same game. Right. I don't know. I would have been too fast to even react up. I'm telling you, I'm popping off. Right?
Yeah, we know you popping off. You've been off the chain since this episode started.
I'm not gonna give him no chance. I'm not gonna give you a chance first of all, and then you blew that. So no, it ain't no chance to this game. I ain't even gonna do it.
You've been wire to wire. You've been wire to wire for 50 minutes.
I'm paying. What a lot of dudes don't be understanding is females. Okay, speaking from a female point of view, a lot of dudes don't be understanding that trying to dress cute for a dude, especially if you're going out on a date, that takes time. Yep, it takes time.
Yeah.
We doing hair. If we don't already keep the daily maintenance up hair, nails, toes, box, like all that on
She said box. Oh my God.
I'll be honest. All that on the regular done, that's more time into it. That's like a 24-hour day for us to get ready to spend like maybe 1 to 2 hours with a dude. And for this dude, the card decline, it's gonna be like, hold on, I still have to put my clothes on to sit here to pay for my own dinner. No. Man, I gotta pay for the meal too? No. I'm not. What do you mean? And then look, not only that, let's throw a couple of more variables in there. If he's physically attractive already, 9 times out of 10, if she the type of chick that that get it how she get it, she probably ain't got no panties on under the dress or whatever she wearing. So the box ain't no longer moist. That shit is dried up, and he has now became the ugliest thing in the world. Steve, I'm done.
Okay.
The parking lot pepper is canceled for tonight.
Okay. With that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and shut this shit down right now.
I'm 100 with it. Like,
I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. That's what makes it hilarious right now.
It is. It is. And look, if she that type of chick, no, you definitely know buddy ain't gonna get no call back. She gonna pull up that phone, hard up the one that got bread, and that pipe down right there. Come on. Okay, we got a comment. It says, wouldn't say she isn't worth it. We just gotta hit up a place somewhere a little more budget friendly. Okay, I can get that. But by default, the man should always have the safety net for anything. I definitely agree with that. I do. I definitely do. My thing, and then look, you want to know what's so funny? Since we still talking about the first date thing, it's time for people to start stepping out the box. And since we is not going for no cheap date, no. To be honest with you want to know what I would prefer my date be? My very first date, and don't judge. This is interesting because not many people will do this. Take me to the gym for my first date. You want to know why the gym? The reason why I would say the gym is because 1, I get to see exactly how strong you are. 2, I get to see you under pressure. Show me what you can and cannot do at the gym. Not only that, if we working out together, I know that we are a team. together. If I will say like I'm tagged, where's your motivation? That you need to be like, come on, baby, let's go. Like, we got this. Now don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like going to the gym and working out with that particular person, and you just met that person. That's where the reality is at. Dudes love the gym. Dudes love the gym. Plus, I get to see you sweat. And if you got a good body, I would love to see you sweat, baby. I'm like, whoo. Wait,
Lord Jesus
that's
have mercy.
1, 2, 3. I'm trying to say, we gonna stop at a 4. We gonna stop at a 4. That's doable. You know, you ain't got no keg or a Dunlap, so that's all right. Shut up. But for real, chill. Let me know if I need. Let me see what I'm working with. Let me up some groceries. Right. Let me see what I'm working with here. Right. Like, come on. Like,
Lord Jesus.
Because nowadays, dudes ain't picking up females no more. The females picking up the dudes. And I'm telling you, that's another thing, Steve. We is not finna do this. We is not finna do this. Like, I don't, man, I'll be like, I'm on the first day, I'm driving my own whip. I don't want to be, I'm driving my own shit. I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. But you got to be equally, I ain't gonna say equally, you got to be driving though. You got to be pushing your own wheels, fam. Thank you, Shay. That's another one.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Hold on. Kay Bryce said, laugh through my fucking ass off. So if he can run circles around you, would there be judgment? There would absolutely be no judgment if he ran
none at all whatsoever.
That means he got stamina, baby.
Okay. All right. So with that all being said, we're gonna go ahead and end this show right now, right here. As always, it was a very interesting one. We went like all over the place with it.
Yes. No, we didn't. We stayed on.
Man, I didn't heard something about the box like 15 times.
That's on track. Absolutely.
all in all, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in as normal. For those of you, if this is your first time, feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're here twice a week. That's every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. For those of you who do not know what that is, just look up Chicago's time, and that's the time that we be on. We come at you with fresh topics every time. So if you have any ideas, feel free, leave them in the comments below. If you have any other ideas about the show, please let me know. We're not going to hesitate to think about them, and we might hesitate to try them depending on what y'all trying to ask us to do. But with that all being said, I want to thank you all for watching yet again. Diamond, Shay, anything y'all want to say? Add anything?
It was first and foremost, I think it was a dope show. Okay. However, if y'all not here testing people to see what people is all about, doing this particular idea is not it. Like I said before, don't test nobody. Get to know people. Mm-hmm. Because the world that we live in, you are getting tested every single day. And if y'all ain't meant together, things will happen to show that y'all are not meant together. Testing a person on the first date ain't definitely how it goes, because it will do more harm to you and the person that you trying to actually have interest with. It will do more harm than good for you.
Yes, it will.
So don't do it. Have fun.
Diamond?
Take them to the gym. Take them to the gym. I definitely would agree. Please don't do it. Don't do it. No, for the week, do not do it. I'm telling you, if you meet somebody like me, I'm telling you won't have me looking stupid, but there is not a chance. After she takes the class, there is not a chance. None whatsoever. I'm telling you right now. No, don't listen to Stephen. $90 cheap date anyway.
She said $90 is a cheap date anyway. Oh my God. I said that just you know, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave that be. I'm gonna leave that be. I want to again thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to be subscribed to the channel, and hit the notification bell. That way you know every time we go live. Thank you all again for watching. Appreciate you all. Have yourselves a lovely day. We'll see you next time. And as always, stay in sight. Peace.
Peace.